Guess who's unfortunately back? Me. Oh boy. Sorry about that, I was eating. Anyways. We're back here again. Hopefully we get to deal with the bird this time. Oh boy, this is gonna be great. Gonna be so fun. Gonna experience pain, unimaginable pain and horror. It's gonna be fun. Gonna be real fun, as they say. Unfortunately, I am going to be miserable. Also, what am I dealing with? Oh, spiders. Great. Fun. Fun. Use the emblem shield? Yes. There we go. There we go. This is gonna be fun. How's y'all day been? Has it been nice? I hope it's been nice. I have to deal with the bird, unfortunately, because the bird sucks. Absolute donkey-doo-doo. Now, unfortunately, gotta fight him. Mainly because the devs are jerks. Don't get me wrong, this game is fun, but holy shit, is it really bad at balancing difficulty past hard. Like, normal and hard, they're decently fun. Hard mode's probably the best I'll be able to play this game. I'm probably only doing this difficulty like once and then never touching it again. This difficulty sucks that much. Not dealing with this? Hell no. And I'm entering the fight low on health too. Ain't that a bitch? Don't care. I'm a-leaving. I'm a-leaving. I'm a-leaving. Don't care. On my way out. Okay. I did really well there too. As you can tell, I'm low energy, and it's because I've been busy the whole day. But hey, I'm doing what I need to do. I was busy doing yard work the whole day, so I sound a bit drained. What the? What the hell? I am too tired for this shit, man. I'm too tired for this. And even be recording as well. Shit. I need to hold on. I haven't even been recording too. Hello, I'm not recording. Yay. Still gonna be as miserable, but hey, what can you do, right? I tried going for the health. Oh, he's so annoying, dude. I'm back. I missed all of them. Are you kidding me? Look, I was right there. I was right there. Dude, I was right there. He was like one hit left with the charged. Oh, I was right there. Oh. Dude, this game needs a checkpoint system like bad, man. Oh my god. Dude. This game needs a checkpoint system like bad, dude. Because some of this shit is straight up stupid. Oh my god. I was locking in so hard. Oh my god. Dude, this DMD is not fun in this, like, at all. It's such bull. It is such bull. Like, why do they feel the need to remove the regen on DMD? Why do they feel the need? The game's already hard enough. Why do you feel the need to remove the regen for the DT? I was right there. It's just I kept missing my shots. Because the hitbox is so wonky. Why is the hitbox so wonky? Like, the hitbox is so wonky for the dumbest reasons. Why did they make the hitbox like that? Like, why did they program the hitboxes to be so specific? It's like they didn't even playtest Griffin on the hardest difficulty. Like, I get it, he's supposed to be hard, don't get me wrong. Like, his attacks, I don't mind. His attacks aren't my problem. That isn't my issue. It's the fact that his hitbox is so jank, so that when you do find an opening, you can't do anything about it. Because his hitbox is so jank, you can't hit him. Like, his attacks, I don't mind. Those aren't the issue. It's the fact that when the game is actively preventing you from trying to deal damage. Like, it's actively preventing you from trying to hurt him because his hitbox is so jank. Like, his hitbox is unbelievably janky in one of the most annoying ways possible. Like, it boggles my mind how they thought it was okay. And this camera is not helping either. It's this camera as well that's not helping. Like, this camera is not helping whatsoever. Oh my god. Is there a gold orb up there? Dude, this hitbox is so jank. Why is this hitbox so jank? And why isn't that Dante can't just point straight up? Like, what is keeping him from pointing straight up? Let's see, there was something up here that I saw. I saw something up here that wasn't the green orb. Oh. Well, that's gonna be useful. If only I can get to here before fucking Buckbeak gets over here and jumps my ass. I saw something else. I know there's something else here. That wasn't just another green orb. I saw something else. Unless I'm just being high and not realizing that there's anything here. Ah, here it is. I knew it. I knew I saw something. Oh, this is gonna help me a lot. I'm at full health. I got 4 gold orbs, and plus the one I could buy from the shop if I can. On. Use the holy water. And I got some DT. Oh shit. Fuck. Dude. Only least I got more. God, he's such a pain, dude. I'm not even gonna feel satisfied when I reach this boss. I'm not even gonna feel happy or excited. I'm just gonna feel angry still. Because I wasted so much of my time just trying to beat this stupid boss that I'm not even gonna be happy anymore. Like, I'm not even gonna feel joy beating this guy. Oh my god. Like, I'm not even gonna feel joy at the thought of even beating this guy, because... Look, see? Look, see? Dude. I hate this bird so much. Why is he programmed like this? Why is... Because it's just his moves I'm not even mad at. Those aren't even the problem here. It's his hitbox. It's the camera. It's the hitbox. He is... What? Did they not play test this? Because hitting him's not the... No, not hitting him. His moves aren't an issue. None of that's my problem. It's hitting him is the main issue. I don't mind that he's jumping around. I don't mind that. That's not my issue. It's that the hitbox is so jank. Like, actually, like, for example, Stinger. Stinger stops way too early. It stops before he even hits him. And that's even with Sparta. Every time you aim at him, it feels like the lock-on's not even attaching right. Like, the lock-on is specifically not even trying to aim for him. And the worst part is, because this game, it wasn't until DMC3 until we had, like, proper lock-on shit, it wasn't going to be able to work right. Look, see what I mean? His hitbox is so jank. Like, dude, I hate... Dude... His hitbox sucks. Sorry, that was my alarm going off for some reason. Oh my god. Like, what is this hitbox, man? I'm gonna see if the gold orbs still even spawn. Because if the gold orbs still spawn, then it's gonna make this way easier. Let's see if they still spawn, or they probably don't. If they don't, well, fuck me, I guess. Not only that, because of the fact Dante doesn't have a faster sprint speed, you can't really rush over here. So unless you have Alucard equipped, which I highly doubt, it's gonna take you a while. So I need to basically speed run getting Alucard equipped, and then when I want to go heal, I rush over to the thing to heal. I'm trying to hit him. Hit him. Are you kidding me? Dude, screw this hitbox, man. Oh my god. I'm just gonna buy money on gold orbs. I'm just gonna buy gold orbs because now that I know there's like 3 of them in this, in 2 of them in the arena. Dude, it's actually fucking insane. I don't want to do this a 3rd time in a row. I don't want to grind for an hour to get resources just to survive a single hit from this brick. I don't want to just spend an hour grinding and then keep grinding and grinding and grinding resources over and over and over again just to beat the damn guy. It's not fun whatsoever. It's not fun. It's never been fun. Grinding is never fun. So and it's a DMC game. Who says who in the right mind is saying, yeah, I'm gonna grind in DMC real quick? Like, that makes sense. DMC, you know, the game all about learning combos and shit. Oh my god. Dude, DMD is just so fucking miserable, dude. It's not fun. Like, at all. Like, it's not fun. It's never fun. At all. So, why did Capcom make it like this? Did they not playtest this on DMD? Like the hitbox? Like, why is it programmed like that? Like, his hitbox feels like it should be bigger when it's so small. His hitbox is way too small for this. It shouldn't be that small. Like, his moves, I can handle. They're fine. It's supposed to be hard. He's supposed to be aggressive. I don't mind that he's aggressive. That's not my issue. It's the fact that the game makes it so hard for you to land hits on the guy. Like, I don't mind if he's being hyper aggressive. But the game is actively trying to keep you from hitting him. Like, even him jumping back. I don't mind him jumping back. That is fine. That is all. I'm fine with him jumping back. I'm fine with him flying. But, dude, let me hit the guy. Let me actually be able to hit. Let Dante able to aim higher so I can actually hit the guy. Yeah, keep the grenade being a projectile. I don't. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. It's the damn thing's hitbox that makes it so annoying. Like I said, it feels like the game is actively trying to keep you from hitting the damn thing. And it's so ungodly annoying. Like, it's actively keeping you from actually hurting it. Not only that, this camera ain't helping either. Like, this camera sucks so much, dude. Like, it's actively keeping me from hitting the damn thing. Like, why? Why did you not check the hitbox to make sure it's hittable? Unless you want me to be fucking using ebony and ivory, which, no, that's not fun. You see what I mean? And the camera's not helping either. It's actively keeping me from seeing him. And the worst part is he gets a defense buff like halfway through his fight. So that means dealing damage becomes even more of a pain. Oh shit. Back away. did they program him like this, man? Oh my god. I know, I'm trying to roll through them. I keep forgetting to roll through them. I'm supposed to roll through them, not jump. Because every time I jump, I leave myself open. I'm trying to hit it, dude. I'm trying to hit it. It's not letting me hit it, dude. Let me at least get heals. I want to get heals at least. No, let me hit it. Let me hit it. Oh, thank God. Look, see what I mean? It's phasing through him. I'm phasing. It's phasing through him. It's phasing through. What sort of bullshit is that? Like, why is it's like his hitbox is turned off during his knockdown animation. And then the moment I get back up, it comes back up again. Like, it's not, like, and look, see what I mean? Dante can't even aim upright. my god. Dude, I can get him in the red just fine. But why is he so tanky on the second phase? He becomes so tanky. Like, I get it's because he's in Devil Trigger, because all demons on DMD get DTs. God, I'm stuttering because I'm so frustrated. And the worst part is the camera is actively trying to screw me because it's a fixed camera. It's dynamic. It's actively trying to keep me from... At least I got to heal. Look, I literally can't. It's not letting me hit it. Come on. Just a tiny bit more, please. One more hit, please. Yes! Oh my god! Finally! Oh my god! 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 Finally! Yeah, after 3 weeks! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Dude, my hands are shaking. My hands are shaking. Dude, my hands are shaking. Oh my god. Dude, fuck this bird so much. I hate it. I hate you I hate you with all my being. You're possibly the most annoying boss I've ever had to fight in my entire gaming life. Oh my god, you are so annoying. Oh my god. Dude, I am shaking. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm finally done. Oh. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You beat him. Maybe it was too easy for you.
Mundus. His heinous ways make me sick, killing even his own, like they were nothing. He's the one that took the life of my mother, my brother, Shirley. My mother used to always tell me that my father was a man who fought for the weak. He had courage and a righteous heart. In the name of my father, I will kill Mundus.
Oh my god. Dude. Only gave me 500 red orbs. Fuck you too, dude. Oh my god. This King of Avalanche will turn the Wheel of Destiny, take the story to the beginning mind. Wheel of Destiny, cool. Cool. Great fun. Hunter rank D. I don't care. Fuck that bird. Oh my god. Oh my god. Finally done with this stupid mission. 10 more to go. Audacity to give me a yellow orb. Oh my god. You have any idea? No idea how happy I am from finally beating this stupid boss. Bro, this thing sucks so much ass, dude. Fuck off. I don't care. Leave me alone. And now, back to our regularly scheduled program of using the Sparta. Devil Star, thanks. Oh my god, dude. Use the Wheel of Destiny, yes. Dude, Dude, my brain is so fried. My god. Dude, my brain is so fried, dude. Hold on, I'm messing with some settings on the recording. Oh my god. Dude. Dude, I am so fried. I am so fried, dude. Holy shit. Alright, where the hell are we now? Gold orb, gold orb, gold orb, gold orb. Thank you. I now have 5 gold orbs. Oh my god. Now we can finally progress. Oh my god. Oh, I just realized Nightmare. Christ. But hey, we finally got past the fucker. I can at least be happy with that. That I finally got past this absolute... Ugh. Oh, what are you? Oh, son of a bitch. Take that, you piece of shit. Oh my god, it's so refreshing having an enemy die so quick. Oh, before I forget, take those red orbs. I know there's another one with a puzzle we need to do. It at least guarantees me green orbs. I know where to take this. I think I remember where to take this exactly. Oh, shit. Oh, son of a bitch. Why is it spawning so many? Like, dude, like, the past week was great. I've been having a fun week. I am so glad that not only did we get KH4 and, Ocarina of Time remake and Xenoblade stuff along with last week's stuff, dude, this week has been great. I got to beat the bird. I got to witness KH4 news. I got to witness the Ocarina of Time remake being announced. I got to play Ocarina of Time on stream, thus letting me get a bit of nostalgia before the game comes out. And I got to play Kingdom Hearts. It's been a great week for me. Been a really great week. Really great week for me. And it's probably gonna be ruined once I get to Nightmare because this game is not long. I'm like, oh fuck. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna take longer too because I'm not. And it's gonna take. Oh great. And if we want to get to the other side, they won't budge an inch. This is a voice inside my head. When it knocks on the awaken into the world, shall about the strength of the blue stone. Oh, hey, Nightmare. Well, this is gonna be fun. Ooh, boy. Yeah. I'm gonna need a... Okay, buddy. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't need my DT, motherfucker. Okay, this is gonna be mostly a battle of attrition. Because Nightmare he's... Nope. It's this damn hitbox. Like, Like, it has, like, Dante seems to have some weird auto lock. What the? Oh my god. Yep. Yep. Oh, I'm about to enter another form of hell, am I? Fun. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Oh boy. One. Oh boy. From one shitty boss to the next. Here we go. As I turn on the lights. Okay. Ah, shit. That ain't good. Well, if I win this, I'll be able to deal with a bunch of damage. Let's just hope it's a boss I can beat. Because the health shouldn't be as much as before. Alright, who's the boss? Oh, Phantom. Well, shit. Okay, let's deal with this. Alright. Alright, I need to let him get close for the little... Yeah, it's weird. Like... Oh, this is funny. Does it mean something I can grenade spam this man? Oh, that's funny. I'm trying to grenade spam. Maybe grenade spamming ain't the play. Oh shit! There we go. And some heals, please. Oh, come on, game. That bit? Are you kidding me? Well. I was dead anyways. Okay, so... Man, he is weird. I'm gonna look up a guide to see how to deal with Phantom. Or Nightmare. DMC1. Okay, so apparently Nightmare has a gimmick where his spheres break not from just your usual damage. So if I'm gonna do some decent damage, I'm gonna need to start. Apparently the guide I'm reading says to use Okay, so the guide I'm reading says to stick with using DT plus the gauntlets. That way I can immediately do some decent damage without having to risk activating his full... Okay, that does decent damage. Apparently the guide also says if I'm comfortable fighting the bosses, then me fighting the bosses is also a good strat. Shit. Oh yeah, that's a decent strat. And then if it's Phantom again, I'll be able to handle it. I just needed to be Phantom again. Let's see, it's a Phantom. Phantom. Please be Phantom. For the love of God, be Phantom. If it's the bird again, I'm gonna flip. Oh, the skull can go DT? Alright, who am I dealing with? Oh, Phantom? Okay, that's good. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay, probably for the best I don't do that. Oh boy. Pillars. Shit. Okay, I think I'm kind of screwed here. Also, hello people watching. I am currently fighting Nightmare on DMD, and I'm in for pain, and I'm assuming a lot of it. Shit. Oh boy. I looked up a guide for this strat to deal with Nightmare. Like, I know the guide says to, like, use charge the DT. Yeah, Pearl.
I see you're happy.
Nightmare, I figured out a strat from using a guide, so I think I should be fine for the... Well, I'm probably not. But for the most part, I have a strat for him. It says to use a charged DT with Ifrit, so charge my attacks a lot. So it should be fine. I probably won't struggle as much because... Nightmare himself, his attack pattern isn't annoying. He is not hard to hit. He's very easy to avoid.
But there's enough of a bullet spam that can become a bit of a problem.
Yeah, it's a good thing I'm not using bullets. Shit. Got grabbed by the thing again. Try to avoid it this time. Oh, whatever. It's just Phantom. Sparta again. Because for the most part, Nightmare is fine. He's annoying. He's very annoying because a lot of his stuff is just waiting. That's one of the main reasons people are annoyed with him. A lot of his is literally waiting. But his attacks aren't hard to avoid, except like the spear one. Because the spear one is, what's the word? The spear one is basically like, the moment you hear it, you move out of the way. But for the most part, it is pretty easy to avoid.
So actually, when I was playing through, I think yesterday, I ended up having to beat Phantom twice in this mission. Because I reached Nello Angelo in the following, and I didn't save between.
Oh yeah.
So I ended up having to do all of the first Phantom mission, or not Phantom, but Nightmare mission.
Yeah,
and then save again and then do Nilo Angelo.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah, like, Phantom Nightmare is not as bad, because Nightmare, you at least know when you can hit him and when you can avoid him. You at least know that. I'd say Griffin's worse, because his hitbox, as you've seen, is very jank. A lot of his attacks hit you really hard. And Nightmares, mostly, is like I said, it's a waiting game. It's not really anything crazy. It's annoying, but...
There's also the fact where, with Griffin, if you don't have enough DT for Ifrit's Meteorite, your best shot is just getting as close as you can with the grenade launcher and just hoping you can ground him.
Yeah, the best way to ground him... The best way to ground him is the moment you get close, activate DT, do kick 13, or like the slam move, and then turn it back off so you can save on it. That's my strat. But I figured out something about the lightning bolts, by the way, that where you gotta put yourself in between them. I figured something out. Apparently you can just dodge roll through them. And if you're fast enough, shoot grenades. My first instinct was to jump, because DMC rules for me is jumping gives you iframe, so I try to jump to avoid attacks, and I keep forgetting there's a dodge roll.
Relatable.
You know what's fucked up? I'm probably gonna have a way fun time. It's gonna be messed up for me to say, but I'm probably gonna have a better time playing DMC2 on DMD than this game, because DMC2, as you know, is a joke. So, once I probably get the Definitive Edition mod working so I can unlock it immediately, because I'm not replaying DMC2 a bunch of times. Fuck that. Alright, and then put back Ifrit. Holy shit. He tried to hit me with Nightmare again. With the fucking Phantom thing. Alright, first thing I'm doing. Yeah, Nightmare's not as bad in this phase. Because another thing I figured out, apparently, about his little thing. Yeah. Because look, I'm able to do a lot of damage at this point of the fight. The thing is, if I can even get close to him. Because Nightmare, for the most part, is very chill. He's not super crazy. Yeah, look, I can already get him to like less than half at this point of the fight. I just need to remind myself to get DT equipped. Luckily, the start of the mission immediately starts you off with
full gauge.
Full gauge, and gives you like a double star. Come on, come on. Oh, shit. Yeah, Nightmare's not nearly as bad as Griffin. Griffin is something way worse. Nightmare's not as bad as people say, even on DMD. Because now that I know with the strat, I'm able to just hold on, words are tough. Whittle him down like really fast. Like, I'm able to get hits for the most part. His attacks are easy to avoid. Which is weird for me to say, I know, of fucking Nightmare. But yeah, his attacks are pretty easy to avoid for the most part. It's only like the spear move. And that's also if you're also willing to risk fighting the, you know, the bosses in Nightmare's thing. You know, as like a, yeah, I'm gonna...
Like a pseudo rematch.
Yeah. That, and if you're confident enough, you can use it to get free green orbs. But that's if you're that good. Because I know Nightmare 3 has you fighting Nello Angelo, which is a pain.
I remember it being Griffin for 3, and then Nello Angelo was 4.
Oh yeah, the boss rematch. I forgot. Alright, then equip back to the...
Yeah, the first time is Phantom. The second time is... I do not remember.
I think it's Nello
But
Angelo.
I know it was not Griffin.
I think it was probably Nello Angelo. Yeah. You know what's funny? I feel like they could get away with a shot-for-shot remake, like level design-wise, and just improving combat and modifying hitboxes, and I think the game will be fine. Like, it could probably work out.
Oh, the second time was the duplicator guy. Where he's got like the one eye and he buys like made of electricity or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like you go back into the main room you started the game at, and it's the statue of the guy on the horse, and the guy comes to life, but he's actually a monster.
Oh, well,
It was that guy the second time.
oh, that's the case. That's going to be piss easy then, because that guy is easy. Because if you have Sparta equipped, obviously, as you know, you do DT level damage. So it makes it easier with the Sparta. Which, it kind of sucks. And that, shit, okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, the like, this is fine. Shit. I'm probably gonna try to grind for, I think off stream, probably just to speed up this fight a bit more, because he's not that hard. Nightmare's not bad, but I think next time if I rage quit now, I'll probably spend off stream grinding for some resources so I can heal. Yeah, because I'm gonna need some heals to try to survive, because so far Nightmare's not bad. He is not that bad. Like, he is tame compared to Griffin. He's just really annoying because you just gotta wait him out. But for the most part,
And hope that you get lucky that you don't get hit too often.
Yeah, because most of his attacks are low damage. Minus the spear. The spear is probably the most damaging attack. Yeah, charged attacks are the way to go here. Alright, now they got swallowed. Phantom should be easy. At this point, it's just muscle memory with Phantom now. That I'm able to deal with him fast. I like how the DMC community is coping so hard for DMC anything related. When it probably might not be the case, all things considering Itsuno is not at the company anymore. And is doing his own action RPG. Which, I like how, I kind of find it funny. Itsuno, the director of DMC. I kind of find it funny that he's suddenly into action RPGs now. If Dragon's Dogma...
It is entirely possible that the remake, or a remake of the first DMC is in the works. Because there was a leak a while back from apparently a reputable source that leaked a good amount of Resi projects. And
oh, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
At the bottom of that was DMC 1 remake.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know if that one's true, though. Because I have been burned from a reputable source before when it comes to DMC.
Sure, but the leak was mostly Resi.
It was right about Code Veronica, so maybe it is true. It was right about the Code Veronica remake. Which, God, now makes me question, what are they going to change? Because Capcom apparently, I think this was recently today, they went on record saying they're trying to change the lore to be more cohesive, which, depending on who you talk to, can either be a good or a bad thing. And I can understand to an extent, after all, Resi it's Resi. You can't really, understand most of it, because literally they're on consoles from 5-4 generations ago. So I can understand the need for remaking all the games.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what's even hitting me. Is it the smoke? Damn it, I was too late. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to spend another hour grinding for stuff. Because like I said, he's not that tough. Like, I'm guessing the reason people say he's tough is because a lot of people just go hyper aggressive with him. And that's why they die a lot. That's my reasoning, I guess. But for the most part, he's fine. He's not too bad. I'll probably have to spend a bit grinding for orbs. Get some rorbs so I can actually proper tank this. Because after the Griffin fight, I'm kind of low on red orbs. Because I spent it on a yellow orb. Ugh. It still boggles my mind why they make it so that DT can't be healed on DMD. Like, I don't see the reason why. The game's already hard enough at this point. Why take that away? Like, you've already proven that you're able to take on the difficulty, and you can do it a smidge higher. Why the need to remove the healing from DT? But yeah, the Griffin fight though, I was like close on two fights in two runs in particular. Dude, I was like 3-4 hits away from killing the guy, and I died every single time. I'm trying to kill this guy so I can grind orbs. There's still more guys here. Oh, there's not more guys here. Oh, nope, there is. Come on, buddy. Ow. Yeah, the damage is negligible as long as they're not in DT, because DMD mode gives all demons a double trigger, and that makes them more annoying to fight, and I hate them. Which I'd rather they just make these enemies naturally more aggressive than give them super armor for the most part. I'm missing another one. God, this atmosphere is so good. Hopefully, if that remake is true, that they keep the atmosphere. But considering they're probably gonna have some Resi devs on staff, it's probably gonna be able to do decently. Maybe. I don't know. They might be able to pull it off. Maybe. God, that droning is creepy. Kind of weird how they swapped roles of Mundus and Argosax for the anime, and all things considering. Because, obviously, Mundus is meant to be an analogy for Satan in this whole thing. And Argosax is meant to be Lucifer, so I don't know why they swapped it. I don't know, it's weird. Like, it's not even a bad change, because Argosax is unbelievably forgettable. Like, Jesus Christ, he's forgettable. The only thing I remember about Argosax in DMC2 in general was the way Dante punk faked him. With the whole, like, oh, he attacked him, and he blocked, he couldn't find Dante, and he got fucking his brains blown out, like, a few seconds later. But yeah, I hate to say it, but like the anime really did Argosax and fucking whatever his name justice in the anime, because I cannot remember his name from the life of me. But then again, it's not a high bar considering Arius, yeah. All things considering, DMC2, it doesn't really take much to fix the plot of DMC2. Actually, no, I'm lying, because there is no plot of DMC2. Shit just happens. There is no plot. What am I talking about? Which, hopefully, if they want to keep the DMC series going, at least for a little longer without a numbered title, they could definitely remake the original trilogy and get by mostly. Because with 1 and 2, there's going to need the most improvements, whereas 3, you can keep it as is. For the most part. Because other than the style switching and added moves from 5, there's not really much you need to change for 3. Because that's just how well 3 ages. Like, 3 aged gracefully. Like, incredibly well. Can't move. Oh. But yeah, for the most part, 3 aged really well. As for remaking DMC4, if they even try to, that's going to take a bit of tinkering. Like, that would have to be from the ground up. Because, I don't know if, as you know, DMC4 was rushed. And there was a lot of stuff on the cutting room floor that Itsuno wasn't able to implement. So there's a lot of stuff that Capcom can probably do. That or get Itsuno's company to help remake it. And, you know, make it so that it's like, ah yes, this is my original vision for DMC4. But that's if he wants to. If he doesn't want to do it, then that's fine. I'm tired. I was doing yard work basically all day. And it was hot as hell too. And I was rushing to get it done because apparently it's gonna rain all week next week. Which, God, is gonna be rough. God, there's so many Switch 2 games I want to buy physical. Unfortunately, I am now realizing the problem that is game cards. Because at first I thought it was like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Then I realized Switch space plus the game cards is not going to help. So physical, thank God. Like, I'm pretty sure the Switch is going to make people go physical.
Which kind of sucks. Because some of them have the increased $10 because they have the differentiator. And then other games are going to just be an additional $10 past that, like MK World. Like Fortune's Weave, I'm pretty sure it's going to be an MK World situation in terms of price. And that's gonna suck.
I was actually going to wonder if Fortune's Weave was going to release on Switch 1, but considering the way it looks, I don't think that's true, is it?
It is confirmed to only be Switch 2.
Oh, that's kind of lame. Which means I really am the only one in our friend group that can actually get the damn game. Was a blue orb there? Jesus. Yeah, I'm probably going to be the only one to get it, which kind of lame.
At the very least, until some of us can get our hands on, like, whenever they do a Switch Lite or Switch 2 Lite edition.
Which is probably you, because you're mostly, from what I can tell, you're not really playing your Switch on the TV guy, from what I can tell.
Yeah.
Understandable. But I know JP is definitely not going to get one because him and his weird morals, which, don't get me wrong, good to have, but also, damn, is it kind of annoying. Because it's like, I don't know. Oh, I'm fucking up. Alright. This could be a good room for grinding. Because the puppets drop a lot of health. They're gonna spawn again. Yep. But yeah, as you can see, DMC1 has its, like, it's also a really good first of its era kind of game. Or first of its kind. It's a really good first attempt, as you can tell. Like, it's really fun.
It leans a lot on its Resi-isms, though.
Well, I mean, you probably don't need me to tell you the whole thing, which a lot of DMC fans, it's a joke in the community where everyone's like, the first time you're getting into the game, this, and if you're like a Resi fan getting the DMC for the first time, the first thing the fans say are like, did you know that DMC was going to be Resident Evil 4? There's a guy, he's called Devil's Never Cry, and he's so funny with it. He made a joke about it where it's like, we're DMC fans. We always remind people that DMC used to be Resi 4. You can find it on YouTube. It's really funny. He's also really good if you want some DMC trivia. Like, he is a huge lore nerd for DMC, which I want to read those novels so bad, but they're not translated, and I need to find fan translations that vary from decent to shit. Like, I know only a few of the novels were translated, and that's my knowledge for them, at least. Oh. Drop green orbs, you guys, please. Green orbs, please. Oh, thank God. Oh. This is probably a decent spot to grind. Because if I go to the other room,
Yep,
they spawn...
Fortune's Weave is a Mario Kart World situation.
It's gonna be $80, is it?
For physical, yeah.
God,
Digital, it's 70.
I guess I know what I'm going for. Is it a game key card or is it on the all-in cartridge?
Looking at it right now. Even if you went digital, it's not that bad on file size. Estimated 29.5 gigs.
That's not bad. Considering most Switch 2 games, minus Resi. Resi's the exception, shockingly enough. Like, Resi 9 was like 60, 70 gigs on PS5, but on Switch 2 it's like 30, 29 gigs? Which, that's impressive. Condensing a game like that all the way down to that size. I'm gonna check how much green orbs I need. Or how much orbs I need, because I know the shop is somewhere. Where's the shop again? Upstairs? There's a gold orb right there, so I can grab that too. Alright. I'm gonna grab a Vital Star. I'm gonna grind up for 1200 so I can get a Holy Water, Untouchable. Actually, you know what? Smart thing for me to do? Grind up to get a Purple Orb so I can get max DT. And I can have all DT, or the most money I can get in the game. You know what? I think I'll just grind for everything, which 22,000 red orbs is going to be crazy because this game's red orb economy fucking sucks. Like, I don't, like, you probably realize this, but the red orb economy in DMC 1 is horrible. Like, you notice how hard it is to grind up for stuff, right? Like, you barely have any moves by the end of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Like, I had to save up for Meteorite level 2.
Yeah, it's really bad. Which is why this game heavily encourages multiple playthroughs. The main issue being is that, you know, this game is hard. God forbid you play the original PS2 release. Because let me, for people that actually played it, dude, the original PS2 release was horrible. I've seen gameplay. It is hard. Like, really hard. Like, there's a reason DMC 1 and 3 are considered some of the hardest games on the PS2. Which I know is crazy. DMC being a hard game. I know it's crazy to people that only played 5, but DMC used to be hard. For people in the chat that only
It does not appear that physical for Fortune's Weave would be a key card.
Okay. Which apparently updates on the key.
It's gonna go a little crazy because you know they're gonna do DLC for it.
Yeah, probably gonna go physical for it. It's $80, really fucking pushing it, but I can't afford to buy games online right now. Like, I need to go physical for a while. So I can't really afford to get another... And then I don't want to be getting SD cards on SD cards. Getting SD cards on SD cards is just sounds like a hassle. And I would just get a 1 terabyte one. That'll be fine. Here's the problem. They're like $300 for Switch 2. And I'm like, why? You can't even get a cheaper version.
There is the alternative of just uninstall the games from the Switch 2 system.
Yeah, there's that.
And reinstall them later when you want to.
Yeah, there's that. But here's the problem. The games I have installed aren't that big in file size. Minus like FF7 in the Resi games, and maybe a select few examples that are like Switch 1, that are like 20 some gigs. Most of my Switch games are like 10 to 5 to 3 gigs, maybe even less. And the rest I have on cartridge. So even if I try to make space, I'm basically deleting most of my library. Oh, fuck off! Not Shadow! No! Actually, this is good for actually. I can grind you.
Oh, that thing's called Shadow?
Yeah. It's called Shadow.
I just kept thinking that it's Lion.
Oh shit! Fuck! Oh! Oh, another one spawned! Ow!
More low. Okay, you're not low anymore. But very capable of becoming low very soon.
Shit, shit, shit. Did you explode? Okay, he exploded. That's good. Ah, Christ. That was close. I think the game realized I was trying to grind and I can't... Oh, I know what happens. I know what's happening. I think this game... Probably me just being stupid, but I think this game has some sort of form of adaptive difficulty. Where the better you do, the harder the game gets. Let's see, is Shadow here? Oh no, it's the puppet. Oh, never mind. I guess it's just unlucky spawn. I guess. That does tend to happen, actually. DMC1 really likes to randomly spawn in. And I just barely realized this. The game loves to just... Like, it's a random chance, in my opinion, to get higher level enemies. Like, for example, during Griffin's mission on DMD, you could just random... The spiders aren't guaranteed. The mini phantoms aren't guaranteed.
I think you might have just lucked out with the way they moved, because this is saying that DMC1 does not have adaptive difficulty.
Yeah, I probably just lucked out then. But yeah, it's, as you know, a decently hard game. Green orbs? Green orbs? Nope, no green orbs? Okay, I see how it is. Grinding in a DMC game. So fun. The fact that I need to grind in a DMC game is annoying me. It feels gross to say.
At least if you're doing it in 3, you could have just done it by grinding out Virgil.
Yeah, but grinding out Virgil's weird because on mission 20 it's easy to get red orbs. Yeah, grinding out Virgil but I keep forgetting if depending on the difficulty you get more red orbs, which is not really gonna matter because I already got all the stuff for Dante in 3. All I really need are heals, which I think could be easy depending, but yeah. I could probably just grind up heals for the most part. Because thankfully, unlike this game, you can get 30 of each. The problem is they get more expensive as you play, as you keep buying. Which...
Yeah, but then they max out at some point.
Yeah, which... I find that so funny, because a VTuber I watched named Scarl, who used to be a former game dev, she talked about difficulty in, like, games and such, and how... I think this is common knowledge at this point that developers don't look for skilled gamers. They look for people who haven't played a video game before.
Yeah, because they're trying to appeal to everyone. Where if they appeal to those who haven't played those types of games, they can try and get them in. But if they have played those types of games, then the devs can include stuff for those types of players.
Yeah, which is probably why games like Ninja Gaiden never popped off for the most part, because Ninja Gaiden is Ninja Gaiden. It's made for a specific audience, and that audience is not as big as people would expect. Like, it's at this point, it's pretty much a passion project series. They make it because they love the franchise, budget be damned or sales be damned. But yeah, I'm not expecting another Ninja Gaiden for another 7 years, maybe 10. And that's if Platinum's willing to work with them again. And if Koei Tecmo is willing to foot the bill. Because, as you know, for Ninja Gaiden 4, Microsoft foot the bill for NG4.
Yeah.
So unless Microsoft's willing to foot the bill again, I highly doubt they're gonna make it. I highly doubt Koei Tecmo was gonna fund it. I highly doubt that. Yeah, I need to try to bait these guys out.
That's funny.
What's funny?
I'm looking up trying to see how much was spent on the development for Ninja Gaiden.
How much?
And the following 7 things are trying to say I should have it corrected to Ninja Garden.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, fuck. But, like, yeah, the budget for Ninja Gaiden is weird, or Ninja Gaiden 4. We don't even know the budget. We just know Nintendo put the bill.
You mean Microsoft?
Microsoft, yeah. Like, that's all we know, that they foot the bill. That's it. We don't know how much they actually made with the game, or we don't know how much they spent. So we don't even know. But apparently it did not sell to Microsoft standards, which I wasn't surprised.
Yeah.
Because
even with Platinum having made the game, it's like you're not gonna get that thing as high as you want it.
it's also the fact that how to describe this? It's Ninja Gaiden. It's compared to the Bayo, God of War, and DMC, it's a lot more underground. Because Bayo, like Metal Gear Rising, has its resurgence every few years, so it pops off every now and then. Ninja Gaiden, I never see that shit pop off. It never pops off. I never see this random surge of people playing them on stream and getting surprised by shit. I never see that for people. We might start seeing that more with Ninja Gaiden 4, but I highly doubt we're going to get more stuff, or it's ever going to have that big internet should play this moment. I highly, highly doubt that's ever going to get it. And yeah, I hate to say it, but it's true. Because it's Ninja Gaiden. I love the series to death, but it's never popping off. no matter how much we beg for it to. And like I said, the only reason it popped off is because originally it was an Xbox exclusive, so like Ninja Gaidens 1 and 2 were funded partially by Microsoft and published by Koei Tecmo. And Itagaki was a big Xbox fanboy, so I'm pretty sure they made a bunch of deals for it. But Ninja Gaiden 4 was full. It's weird. It's very weird. And we won't know until Ninja Gaiden 5 ever gets announced in like the next 4 years. If it doesn't get announced in the next 4 years, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, you know what's funny? If Ninja Gaiden 4 is anything to be, and people how to describe it, it's basically Ninja Gaiden's DMC4. Not because it's unfinished, but because it literally stole from a bunch of the concepts of DMC4, and by that I mean going through the same levels as the opposite mainstay character before switching back to the main character after like a big event. Like it takes like a lot of story beats from DMC4, but we're probably got to wait a couple years for us to get Ninja Gaiden 5. I wouldn't be surprised if Ninja Gaiden 5 is its DMC 5 moment where thanks to DMC 5 it pops off. Hey that one Gus, welcome to the stream. I'm just grinding red orbs so I can fight Nightmare and heal while I still can without having to worry about dying. But yeah, I'm just talking about Ninja Gaiden and how much I love it, but I know it probably won't ever pop off like the other big 3 for action games. Or basically Ninja Gaiden is technically a part of the big ones or the big action game quadrilogy. But for the most part, I'm never going to see it pop off, unfortunately, despite how much I want it to. Because it's Ninja Gaiden. The way it's designed for, if you want a hard action game, Ninja Gaiden's for you. Here's the problem. I tried getting to Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, if you didn't get into it, I don't blame you. It's tough. Not really my suit of games. Yeah, I don't blame you. They're not easy. They're not meant to be newbie friendly, unfortunately. They're not really newbie friendly. But for the most part, I enjoy them because I just love them. I love my action games with a bit of spitting in my face, disrespectfully. But yeah, I don't blame you. It's a hard sell. And you're actually a good example of what I mean. Basically, Ninja Gaiden's not for everyone, and it's why it didn't pop off. Because Soulsborne, the reason it popped off is because the controls themselves are simple. You don't need to learn super complex mechanics. You don't need to learn like hidden tech. It's very simple control-wise. You don't need to worry about learning all these weird gimmicks. Whereas DMC, Bayonetta, and Ninja Gaiden require learning to practice with the system. Because unfortunately, or fortunately in this case, they take from fighting games. A lot of character action games take from fighting games, actually, like juggles, combos, that type of stuff. And unless you like fighting games, it's going to be a hard sell for people, because fighting games, you know, are hard to get into because they're fighting games. They require a lot of technical depth you need to learn. And whereas DMC and Bayonetta pop off because, oh, look at hot sexy lady doing these super weird things, and look at Mr. Wacky Woohoo Pizza Man, Ryu's not... I disagree for some Soulsborne games. Yeah, for some. For example, I think... let me guess. Is that some Neo... Well, Neo Wolong and... Lords of the Fallen? Because I can name a few that are rough. That are, like, not newbie friendly. Like... I hate to say it, but I think Bloodborne's also one of them. It just plays differently. Whereas Dark Souls 1's very defensive, Bloodborne's all about being hyper-aggressive for the most part. Like, it's very much, you gotta be in the enemy's face. Like, at all times. Whereas Dark Souls, it's very passive. You can be like defending for the most part and doing pokes and just whittling them down, and that's fine. But yeah, it's just gimmicky as Dark Souls 2 is just gimmicky as fuck, and Bloodborne is a hard game compared to other Souls games. Yeah, Bloodborne's a different type of hard though. It's not like Dark Souls where it's like I said, it's very passive and you like learn patterns. Bloodborne is like I said, you need to be hyper aggressive. The game encourages aggressive play. It wants you to be aggressive. It wants you to be in the enemy's face. And learning like your little trick weapon combos and learning when to switch into another form of your trick weapon, which, goddamn, talked about this before, I know, but Miyazaki, god damn it. I love the guy, but ugh. Everyone wants to play your game. You know it. Sony knows it. Everyone knows it. Why are you actively keeping people from playing your game? Fuck. Like, it's like, why? Low-key, the hyper-aggro style makes the game fun for me. Yeah, it's really fun. Because it's also the fact that the game is just very... What's the word? Very... Gives a certain amount of player freedom, if you get what I mean. Like, you can interact with the enemies in a variety of ways, like with different weapons and all that. And all of them reward you for being aggressive. And it's super fun like that. But, like, yeah, character action games are a hard sell for a lot of people compared to Soulsborne. Because, as I said, Soulsborne is, for the most part, simple in control setups and the way you move. That, you know what you're in for. And you know that, by default, the game is hard by fair. Fuck DMC2, that game was actually a tax to beat. Dude, it was a task to beat, not because it was hard. It was because it's so fucking boring. Like, Jesus. And you know what's funny? So a while back I made a bet, 750 subs, and that's why I would do DMD for every DMC, or 500 subs. I passed that goal like weeks ago, or months ago, and I recently got a surge in subs. And I made another bet that I forgot about, of 750 subs, I'll play DMC2 and the reboot on DMD. And I thought, oh, it's never going to happen because my sub count was kind of slowing down. And then I popped off with Drakengard. And then it surged to, I'm now at 786 subs. And now I got to play DMC2 on DMD now. Fun. Fuck my life. But yeah, whatever. And it's a bet I made on my own because I'm stupid. But yeah, for the most part, I do want to thank everyone for that, though. Like, low-key. Because at least you get something entertaining out of it. I get to play a shit game and get mad at it if the game is also unfairly difficult. Because it would be so funny if DMD for DMC2 is actually decently hard. Is it harder than DMC1? Probably not, but still, it'll be so funny if it is. But yeah, unlike Ninja Gaiden's gonna be a hard sell for a lot of people. Like DMC, the reason that one popped off is because 5 did so well, plus the anime did really well, and people were just spreading more DMC stuff as the years went on. Because 5 was the one that popped the series off. It's the one that brought it to the limelight for most people. And then Bayonetta's weird, because I would tune in for that torture stream. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Probably after I beat DMC1, that's a big if. Bayonetta's a weird case, because with Bayonetta, the game does, I do appreciate DMC2 for the gun variation, but that's literally it. DMC3 is just so much fucking better. I know, the quality increase is insane. I'm probably gonna need to heal. Well, shit. But yeah, Bayonetta is weird, because whenever I see that game pop off, it's like, oh man, Bayonetta is so fun, it's so weird and wacky. but it's always Bayo 1 specifically. I never see anything for Bayo 2 or Bayo 3. I only see for 1. That's it. It's only Bayo 1 that I ever see the game popping off. And I think the main reason is because that game is multiplat, unlike 2 and 3, which, dude, Sega, you have enough fuck you money. Make remakes / remasters so you can publish them, put the ports on other consoles, please. Like, that's probably not how rights work for stuff, but come on. Need to check if I can get this, but like, yeah, and I don't know, Bayonetta's 1's just, that one pops off often in the weirdest ways because it'll show up on my feed randomly. I think the most recent one for me, and I've been laughing my ass off, is like a guy who is like, oh, gay guy plays Bayonetta, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good, because as you know, Bayonetta is possibly the most, I wonder why Nintendo out of all companies funded Bayonetta. I have no clue. Maybe to rival DMC and Sony with God of War, maybe? I don't know. Maybe they just needed a mature game in their lineup. That's what I'm assuming. It just needed a mature game in their lineup. Fuck, there was a green orb, I could've got it. Ah, whatever. But like, yeah, I never see stuff for Bayo 2 or 3. Like, I never see that pop off whatsoever. It never pops off for 2 and 3, which sucks, 'cause I love 2. And 3 is take it or leave it. It's fine. It's a good game, but obviously has its issues. But like, come on. 2 and 3 are also good. 2 preferred more. Come on, guys. Like, I want to see shit for that. I'm tired of seeing Bayo 1, and I get it. It's an awesome game. Considered one of the greatest action games of all time, but man, give some love for 2 and 3, man. And you know what's fucked up? 2 is, ironically enough, even more sus as well. I've heard good things about 2 and 3, but platform restrictions is stupid. Yeah. For the most... But yeah, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. Nintendo loves their exclusives, and they're gonna keep them no matter what. But yeah, it sucks that Bayo is stuck on Nintendo consoles for the most part. Like, 2 and 3 could really benefit from Switch 2 ports, because 2 is stuck at 720-60, which, fine resolution for the game, because it still looks really good art design wise. But Bayo 3 had some really weird issues at launch, where even on base Switch it struggles, and it's a miracle the damn thing even runs, considering how big that game is. But yeah, I would appreciate some special edition ports for 1, 2, and 3. Because 1 is always the one getting ported. It's everywhere. It's on Switch, it's on PC, it's on PlayStation. It's everywhere. And I'm just like, dude, I want 2 and 3 ported so bad. And a part of me wants... highly unlikely Platinum's ever going to get the rights to port them because it's Platinum. They're not a big company. But, man, Sega owns the IP. Come on. Sega, do something, for the love of God. They own the IP. They just have Nintendo fund it. Or put it... Or, not fund it, but they made a deal with Nintendo to help foot the bill. Oh, shit. Okay, going back out. Going back out. Nope, nope, nope. But yeah, I just want ports of Bayo 2 and 3. Then there's the God of War series, which God of War has been doing just fine. That series has been doing fine for years. Other than Ascension, which is probably the only hiccup the series has probably ever got, it's mostly been smooth sailing for those bastards. So God of War is fine, and Lefay looks awesome. But, man, why do DMC, Bayonetta, and Ninja Gaiden don't get a piece of the pie? It's always God of War getting most of the pie. What's your opinion on God of War, Lefay? Dude, it looks sick. I'm glad they brought back air juggling. They brought back platforming. It looks awesome. They brought back precision platforming, which we haven't had since 2018. And it just looks cool. I need to play Sons of Sparta. I need to get that game. Like, it's $30, but I keep forgetting to grab it. Hey, but it's mostly weird red-pilled idiots. Yeah, it's mostly Twitter. Don't worry. You don't listen to those assholes. You can just ignore them. The fact that I used to be associated with those assholes, Christ. Which, yes, I used to be a grifter, and I hate it to this day. And I despise that I was ever in that mindset to begin with. But yeah, Lefay looks awesome. I'm glad they brought back air juggling. I'm glad they brought back precision platforming. Why are they all DTing? Why is every single one of these vassals DTing? Fuck off. I feel like we've all had that phase like that, low-key. It's mostly just because it's mostly just the whole being a teenager and you're very manipulatable as a teenager. Like, you're very naive, and you want to be a part of something. It's annoying. But hey, you learn to grow up. And you realize that some people are just stupid. And dicks. That need some weird validation. But yeah, Lefay looks awesome. I am wondering what type of game is it going to be, because I've noticed a weird pattern among Sony games, specifically. Like, ever since Miles Morales, there's been a lot of side in-between games that are also canon and may or may not be important depending on the game, that they've been doing this a lot, Sony. Like, they've been making little mini side games in between big releases, which I appreciate. That gives the devs time to experiment and figure out what works and what doesn't. And Lefay looks like a really good experiment / I don't know if I should consider it a main game or not. Because obviously it's meant to build up to a bigger plot line.
It is a main game.
Ah, okay.
The director has confirmed, well, not director, but Cory Barlog, who's in charge of God of War, has confirmed it is a main game.
Okay, so I'm expecting like basically a lot of content then. Because I can never really tell for a while. Actually, not a lie about Miles Morales. It actually started with Infamous First Light, which, remember Infamous? God do I do. Like, I think it started with Second Light, which plays Second Light. That is possibly one of the best side games / DLCs you'll probably play. It's really fun. But yeah. Lefay just looks fun. It looks straight fun. And I can't wait for the crazy combo tech that's going to be in People. Because obviously you're going to have, like, the old fans that were like, oh man, they removed like combo stuff. And I don't mean the old fans that are like bitchy about wah they made Kratos insert wimpy piss baby here thing, which, God, are they obnoxious. And clearly don't actually care about Kratos growing. They care about angry man killing shit. They don't actually care about character growth. And it's very obvious to tell who's actually a fan and who isn't. Holy shit, Infamous mention. I know, it's crazy. Infamous mention in the big 2026. It's crazy. And ironic, and I hate to say it, but I started with Second Son. Because so that's probably going to kill the hype boner for a bit. But yeah, I started with Second Son. Mainly because I didn't even know the series existed at the time. So when I remember getting my PS4 for the first time at GameStop, and my dad and my mom went to go take me to a PS4, get a PS4, and the first game I got was Infamous Second Son. I remember spending a solid week. I kid you not, I used to do this. Back when I was in elementary school, I would wake up very early just to play Second Son. I would wake up like at 6, get dressed for school, game for like 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and then dip for school, and then come back and then play more Second Son. Dude, I 100. That was one of the few games I 100%ed, which don't do that for Second Son. The game outright punishes you for 100%ing that game by basically removing a power, because you get, for example, Concrete's the main one that you get from like the final boss. And if you were, and how to describe this? Essentially, the city of Seattle in that game is basically split into zones where each one is like owned by the dupes, or the DUP as they're called. And every time you 100% a zone, the DUP don't show up in that zone anymore. Here's the issue. That is how you get your concrete power. And if you get rid of all the dupes in the city, guess what? You don't have the DUP around anymore, which means you lose access to concrete. And I hate it, and it's so annoying that the game outright punishes you for 100%ing the game, and it's... why? But yeah, like Infamous mentioned, yeah. God, I want ports of the first two, and unfortunately Sony killed their porting company because they're stupid. Yapping about the only reason I haven't revisited Second Son. Yeah, it's a fun game, but it's a very much a you play for the plot and a bit of the sandbox type of game. I've had it, it was really fun when I played it, and it's still fun to this day, and also graphically aged beautifully. You can't tell me that wasn't a game released in 2014. That shit looked gorgeous. It's like dirt cheap nowadays, which, goddamn, Second Son's 12 years old. Jesus Christ. Second Son is 12 years old. The PS4 is now 13. God, and they're still making games for it. Hold on. Need to mess with. There we go. Alright. I think I should have enough green orbs to get something else. I feel like this game could benefit from a turbo mode, because game is fun, but it feels kind of more like molasses, which if you play 3, 4, and 5 before playing 1, it feels so weird. Like going from 3, 4, and 5 back to 1, it's such a stark difference in gameplay. Like, it's super different. Like, gameplay-wise, it's super different going from 3, 4, and 5 back to 1. Because 1 is a lot more methodical than you'd expect. It's very methodical. Like, you're not trying to do combos. You're basically just... Oh, shit. Okay, I'm gone. I was gonna say, basically you're trying to... So it was Arkham Knight, which is a game I'd argue one of the best graphically looking games. Dude, Arkham Knight's also a really good contender. Which, goddamn, we need next-gen ports of that game. That game looks gorgeous. Which, especially on Switch, because if you've seen the Switch ports of Arkham Knight, holy shit, does it look god-awful. Like, the Switch ports of Arkham Knight look gross. And that's not even in a, oh... you're just spoiled. No, literally, the game's atmosphere and lighting is ruined because that game relies on a lot of baked-in lighting, and I mean a lot of baked-in lighting. And they removed most of it just to get the damn thing to run. Is the Switch 2 port better? There is no Switch 2 port. If playing on the Switch 2, it's a much smoother experience. It's like mostly a solid 30 for the most part. But the main issue is just the fact that the game looks ugly. And it sucks because that's gonna be people's first experience, or some people's first experience with the Arkham games, which are great games. And the fact that this Arkham Knight looks so god awful on Switch base, oh man, it makes me sad. It just makes me really sad. At least with Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, those are the original 360 PS3 ports. That's crazy there's no Switch 2 port. I know. And it makes me mad. Because out of all the times to milk the Arkham games after that horrible miscarriage that was You Know What Squad, they kind of need to milk the original trilogy to make some money from the series. Like, next gen ports are definitely wanted, at least for me, because God, those games look so good. Like, they are gorgeous. Like, the art design is amazing. Arkham Asylum's atmosphere is awesome. Arkham City is Arkham City, and by that I mean it's amazing. Origins also needs a remaster as well. Like, I get it. Fans don't like Origins. It's still a main game. At least the story is really good. And that's still a good reason to play Origins. And Shadow. Dude, Arkham Shadow. I want that game to get a proper remake. Because I've noticed a trend with some VR games. Some VR games get remade to play normally, like regular games, without the VR support. But man, Arkham Shadow looks so fun. And I don't have a Apple... Wait, you streaming on Discord? Yeah. I have a Discord as well. Link in the description. So I have that. So if anyone wants to join, there's a link in the description. Yeah, I just joined it. Thanks, man. Welcome to Discord. Thanks for joining. But yeah, DMC5 is such a... Or, I mean, the Arkham games are so good. Like, I genuinely... Like, if you have a running PC to buy the Arkham games, or like Return to Arkham, it's a fine way to play them. They're fine. But hey, better to play them like that. Better to enjoy them if you only have like a console like PS4 or Xbone. And Arkham Knight, man... Arkham Knight, despite how much that game gets a lot of shit thanks to the Batmobile, which I think is the least of its problems, man, God, those games are rad. I love them. Like, all the games are amazing. It's still kind of funny to me that the game's also got fucking iPad spin-offs that are just basically Punch Out, and it's so funny. I love the Batmobile sections. The Batmobile sections are fun, don't get me wrong. And what sucks is that it's not even like, they're not even poorly designed. The sections are decently fun. I think it's just the fact that there's just too much of the sections. Like, that's one of the main critiques that apparently I hear, that there's too much time spent on the Batmobile. And I could kind of see why, because there's a lot of sections in the Batmobile that you're just there, just shooting, not interacting with the game's combat. And it's like, well, at least the melee combat, and I could see why. Like, it's still really fun to use. Oh, fuck. Back out the door, back out the door, back out the door. Like, it's still a really fun system. It's just that the balance is clearly biased for like one side of the game, for the Batmobile, or for like Arkham Knight. Which, rest in peace, Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman. He unfortunately passed away a few years ago, which makes me sad. And I find that so funny how much he was working on, actually. Because I think for a while people thought that I could argue against that, fair enough. I think the Suicide Squad with that game, people thought that was the last role he ever got. But no, apparently he's been in quite a bit more stuff. He was in a Batman animated series. He was in a Batman animated movie. He was in the DMC anime, which, wow, okay. I did not know he was in there, but cool. He plays a villain that I could not really care about, but hey. I don't think it's gonna despawn until I kill it. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, like, it's kind of funny when you think about it because of how much he was working on before he passed. Shit! You give up on the DMC anime after 3 episodes? Yeah, I don't blame you. Why is there another one? Yeah, it's a very hard sell. I like it, but it's the main reasoning is because of, well, a lot of it's on the treat it as its own thing type train, which really hard to use that argument when Adi Shankar is such a douche. And it's really hard to do the whole watch it as its own thing argument. And it's it's really hard to do that. Like, it's good fight wise. Story wise, you already know the issue. But it makes it really hard for you to try to find good shit about it. Like, really hard. Like, Jesus Christ. Which, despite the shit the anime gets, you can't deny it got more people into DMC. The downside being is that people that like the anime and prefer that one are gonna start trying to, what's the word? Some of them are, I remember seeing a comment that I think was satire, and I'm hoping to God it was, of like saying, oh, we are sons of Sparta, and it's like, no, we are the sons of Ava, and I'm hoping to God that that is meant to be sarcasm and meant to be a jab at the anime. I'm really hoping that's the case. Because apparently some people in the community have been seeing people preferring the anime's canon over the games, and I'm like, please no. Please, for the love of God, no. And fans aren't real DMC fans. Kind of. Like, the anime, I could see it being a good gateway. It's a good gateway, but not a good product, if that makes sense. Because obviously the people that watch the anime first are like, oh man, this looks so cool, maybe I'll check out the games. And they play the games and they realize that the games are awesome. And the show is kind of a bit of a, well, bit is in quotes here, disservice. Well, the ones that prefer the anime over the games. Yeah, I can understand that. But yeah, I want to say the anime is a good gateway, but at the same time I don't, because the anime is the anime, and I get really icky saying it's a good gateway. But at the same time it is, because it got people into the series, and I can't be mad at that. That's the one good thing, that's one of the few good things it did, and I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that at all. And I want to, but I can't. Because the DMC fan base, like all character action game franchises, are small, and we need a really big boost right now. And other than Zero Newt's Coffee, he's one of the few DMC creators that exist. Like, there's not that much DMC creator content that's in the mainstream. But yeah, like if you like the anime, that's fine. But saying it's better than the games is gonna get you some really weird looks by the fans or people that played the games. And you know what's funny? I remember the Castlevania fan base also throwing a bit of a shit fit. But at least with the Castlevania anime, we need, at this point, DMC6 at this point. We kinda, but not really. Like, despite how much people are craving for DMC6, realistically, we don't need a 6 at this current time period. We do need remakes, though. I do believe we're gonna need remakes for DMC, because DMC 1 and 2 and 3 are starting to reach that age where, you know, they're getting that old. Because DMC 3 is 21 years old now. It is 21. God damn it, that meme number. That's an old ass meme number. And DMC 1 is 25. At some point, they're gonna need to remake these games. Mainly because of money, but also because, yeah. Like, and apparently, there's rumors that may be true because it's the same leaker that leaked Code Veronica remake. The DMC 1 remake might be true. It might be true, so we might get some DMC content in the future. We just gotta let Capcom cook. That's all it is. We just need to let them cook. Just let them do their thing, and hopefully it turns out well. That's all we need to do. And considering Kamiya's back at Capcom, well, Lord knows. Maybe after he's done with Okami 2, he'll work on DMC 6. Which, despite Itsuno makes the series what it is, I would love to see Kamiya's take on a DMC 6. I feel like that would be a pretty cool take. Lord knows it would be way more wacky than Itsuno, because, yeah, Itsuno, really weird guy when it comes to DMC, and he makes it all, like, super wacky as well. But Kamiya's a different breed of wacky. Like, if you played Bayonetta, you'll see what I mean. But, actually, no, not just Bayonetta, Wonderful 101, Beautiful Joe. Dude, if you want your game to be unique and weird, you go with Kamiya. Because he'll make the game really fun and one of the most batshit crazy experiences you'll ever see. Like, if he were to, like I said, I would love his take on a DMC 6. Hell, maybe even a DMC prequel. For, like, Sparta. Because, I don't know if you know this, but there was a Sparta game that was gonna be for PSP, but it got canceled. So it would be cool if Kamiya were to ever revive that concept game as, like, a DMC 0. Because I would love to see a prequel for DMC. I feel like that would be really cool for, like, a prequel game. Because now that the main story is done, we don't know that much about Sparta. And yeah, the whole fun of him is literally we don't know anything about him, and that's the whole appeal. But damn, that Sparta game sounded cool. That would be interesting. Yeah. But for now, I think the best we're expecting is like a remake. If the rumors are true. But hey, at least we can appreciate that DMC is in the main light for now. Now, hopefully the same thing happens to Bayonetta and Ninja Gaiden. God, my voice cracked so hard. I'm trying to save enough for holy water so I can go into the fight and just use it immediately on the big bastard so I can lower him down a decent chunk.
I did not know Resi 5 ends up having you fight a fucking alligator.
Well, I mean, Resi 5 has you go into a crocodile-infested water. Also, can anyone join the Discord call? Well, yeah, it's mostly, yeah, pretty much. Mostly anyone can join. I like to talk with people from chat and in Discord. It's just fun. I don't really mind anyone joining. Be warned though, I don't know when to shut up because I tend to talk over people. So yeah, be warned.
We also have 2 other members who are heavily autistic, and they do not know how to shut up more than him.
Actually, speaking of, Gus, are you autistic? Hey, Gus. Hey, Gus. How you doing?
Hello.
Hello. Speaking of Gus, are you autistic?
Nah, not really. I just like a lot of autistic things.
Oh,
So, I guess.
oh God. Dude, for context why I asked that, I know a really weird question to ask, but I got a good reasoning for it. I kid you not. Every single person that joined the Discord call has had some sort of neurological thing going on. A pro here has ADHD. Two of other people I know in this Discord have autism and ADHD. One of them is ADHD as well. Another one's autism. I don't know why the fuck I'm attracting people like this. I don't know why.
Low key, I don't know. There's like a lot of people that I know too as well. They're like ADHD, or they got some like neurodivergent stuff going on. And I don't know what to say to that, honestly.
Yeah, it's like, I don't hate it, but it's like, am I a magnet for this shit? What? And what's funny is I don't even have autism.
You just put
I'm just weird.
Now you just put yourself in fan bases where there's just a bunch of autistic people.
Fair point. As you know, obviously, as you can tell, Bayonetta fan.
AKA
here.
DMC.
Well,
And
DMC,
Bayonetta.
DMC's weird.
DMC as of recent times a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of mixed.
It's mixed. It's Bayonetta, as you know, absolute the gayest straight woman I've ever seen, and because of that, she attracts a lot of people in the LGBT community, which I find hilarious.
You know what? Can't blame him.
DMC is you get people with autism because only people that are with autism can master the games like that. Like, as you know, the famous Virgil combo that pops off on Twitter and a gacha game ad I saw copied the fucking moveset for one of their ads.
Oh my god.
No, seriously, there was a gacha game ad that I keep getting, and it's annoying the fuck out of me. Of basically, this was back when the meme was still, when the combo was still viral. Dude, I went into that, and I saw that, and I'm like, ain't no way. They, 1-for-1, copied the Virgil combo. They copied the slow-mo and everything.
That's
Even the
I always love
camera.
seeing mobile game ads. I always love seeing mobile game ads. They just like, they don't even hide it. They just plain out rip off something else or just take something completely from a different IP and claim it as their own.
You know what's funny? Another reason why DMC is probably the one that everyone knows as well, and it's one of the minus God of War in the CAG Trinity that I compose of DMC, Bayonetta, and Ninja Gaiden. Dude, I don't know what it is, and I've talked about this with people before. China really loves DMC, and by that I mean they love Virgil and Trish, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds so familiar. Like I remember seeing a video about that, but I can't remember what it was exactly. The context.
Basically, it was an indie game, and how to describe this? Basically, it's an indie game where, or like a bunch of Chinese indie games that have like a lady that looks, you know, very hot, and basically it's like, yeah, let's just give her Virgil and Trish's moveset, and I'm like, out of all the movesets to take, why Trish? Virgil, I can understand, but why Trish?
I don't mind playing as Trish, honestly.
Me neither. It's just that it's like, why Trish though? And what's funny is that Trish's moveset is just Dante's DMC1 moveset sped up. That's the funny thing. So it's like,
That is. I don't know. The way how I got mostly to like DMC, weirdly enough, was from Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's how I got into DMC.
I got into DMC thing from 5, like most people that are new. I knew about the series beforehand, but I didn't know how to get into it. Like, for example, I knew DMC 3 existed. I knew DMC 5 was a thing. because kid me was trying to figure out how they even work the damn things. So I was like basically, what's the word? Somewhat familiar with it. But I didn't really start playing the games until 5, which, holy shit. I, like, how do I describe this? If you're new to a DMC game, then obviously it's very obvious to tell if you're new. Like, because sometimes I'll go through Twitter to find clips of people playing DMC, and it'll be varying degrees of you know how to play the game versus you're literally bought the game for the first time. And it's very obvious.
Yeah.
I think a first telltale sign is a lot of Stinger spamming. A lot of new players spam Stinger.
Okay, listen. Stinger is my best friend, and I'll stand on that any day of the week.
Hey, I'm not blaming you. I'm not
Is
blaming
my
you.
best friend.
I'm not blaming you,
That
man.
is literally. I use that for everything. I don't even walk in DMC no.
Don't even walk in DMC no more. This small.
It's a good combo starter.
It is. Yeah, it is. But it's also hilarious because it's like, why fucking... I got reminded of the fucking meme of, like, the piano guy, and it's the camera pointing at Dante, Virgil, and Nero all doing, like, Stinger and all that, and it's so funny. And the meme was POV, you buy Stinger for the first time, and you just start spamming that shit.
Yeah, my Discord crash ran. That was weird.
Yeah, I got fucking yeah, dude. You probably weren't you weren't here for the last 3 streams, so you wouldn't know, dude. I was stuck on Griffin for 3 streams.
Seriously?
Yes, DMD Griffin's no joke.
Okay, you know what? Fair enough. I'm not even gonna lie. I remember one time I had the most stupidest idea where I was gonna try to do DMC 1 on Dante Must Die mode, but I didn't pick up any blue orbs. That was the worst decision of my fucking life, bro.
Dude,
Literally, I
DMD
still have that save file.
Oh god, without blue orbs.
No blue orbs, nothing, bro. Just base game health.
You know what's fucked up? Ninja Gaiden 4 lets you do that, by the way, because there is a section called Hardcore they could toggle on that removes all your health
Seriously?
upgrades. Yeah, you could do that in Ninja Gaiden 4. You could turn that shit off.
Oh my god.
And one time, I had a friend of mine who also streams. I made him play Ninja Gaiden 4. He struggled through the first boss on hard and turned it out to normal and still struggled. And I'm like, look, I'm gonna show you how I deal with this guy on my own with 0 health upgrades and with 0 accessories. Because the accessories gives you like bonus skills and like more health and defense. So I turned that shit off.
Yeah.
And I beat the boss first try. And he was like, dude, I swear to God you have autism. Because no normal person plays Ninja Gaiden. Because I made that mistake with Ninja Gaiden 4. I put it on hard for my first playthrough of that game. Because I'm like, oh, I played 1, 2, and 3. I'll be just fine. I'm familiar with this shit. I know the bullshittery that could happen. I spent an hour on the first boss.
Oh, jeez.
And this guy can attest to that. He was there with me when I played it. It was a
I
bloodbath.
specifically remember saying, "Oh, it's only a DMC 3."
Yeah, because the game was like, oh, you're dying too much? Here's a free health upgrade. Oh, by the way, you can't say no to it. It's just in your inventory now.
Seriously?
It wasn't a
Oh,
health
that's
upgrade, it
evil.
was the full heal, dude.
The game had the audacity to say, you're sucking at this game. You're taking this healing item. And I genuinely got pissed off. And it's like, you are not giving me handouts. Fuck you. I was genuinely pissed off at the game saying, damn, you suck at this. Here's a heal.
Nah, bro, I dead us would be pissed.
It's like, I chose this path. You are going to let me keep running it. How dare you try to take me away from the path? Ninja Gaiden 4 is really fun, though. It's really fun. It's definitely, yeah, how to describe this? It's definitely a good, for getting people to Ninja Gaiden.
I might pick it up, Ninja Gaiden, sometime soon, because I don't like having games that are unfinished.
Dude, I know that feeling. Probably it's mine. The situation's way worse though, because I have literally hundreds of games in my library.
I don't know. Like a thing that I do is like, I'm never gonna buy a new game until I have all the previous games that I have finished. With the sole exception of DMC2, Lucia Story.
Ow! I'm almost there. Almost there.
Bro, I'm so pissed I couldn't see the Knicks versus Spurs game.
Okay, let's see. Who is this gonna take me to? Who is this taking me to? If it's the fucking... What? Wait, what? Oh, come on! Oh, that's such bull! It killed me! I thought it was gonna take me to the fucking boss arena again. You mean to tell me that does damage? Oh, that sucks. Oh, whatever. But yeah.
Wait, is this the first one?
Yeah, it's the first Nightmare. It's Nightmare 1, yeah.
Did you already beat the Phantom Inside?
Yeah. And it...
Then it won't bring you to another one.
Oh. I thought it did that already. I beat this game...
It's one per.
Oh, that's annoying. I thought you can just manipulate that. Because I looked at that, I saw that, and I'm like, oh, free damage, and I let myself get eaten, and then I died, and I'm like, well, shit. But yeah. There's also... Oh, I just reminded myself. I also need to do my Virgil run series again, because I was doing Virgil runs for 3, 4, and 5. As like a little, yes, I trying to beat these games as a character that is busted in every game he's in. Yes, including Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Don't even mention that demon in that game. Fuck you for that, bro. I don't want to hear any Virgil on UMVC3. That was a horrible experience to go through.
You know what's... Dude, you're gonna hate me for saying this, but the first time I got UMVC3, I mained Virgil for like 3 weeks.
You're evil. You're actually the epitome of evil. First time I ever played that game, I was at a friend's house. And then he was like, I hope you don't mind, I'm gonna play Virgil. I'm like, oh, well, I wouldn't mind at all. Virgil's a cool character. And then I proceeded to get raped.
Oh, dude. Yeah, Virgil sucks. Yeah, he is.
I'm not joking when I say this. I got put in a combo so badly that I left my controller on the ground without doing anything. And, bro,
You know what's worse?
it
There's
was
a guy.
that bad. I couldn't even.
You know what's worse? There's a guy I watched called Lythero, and he showed me something.
Lythero, I love Lythero.
Dude, did you watch there was one where he collabed with Russian Badger, and he showed off Virgil, and my favorite quote was,
Bobby Shenanigans.
yeah, my favorite quote from that one is, dude, you gave this man the equivalent of dirt, water, and a 44
Dirt,
Magnum.
water, and a 44 Magnum. Yeah. The team was Chun-Li, Spider-Man, and then Virgil.
Absolute vile team makeup. And I don't know. The moment you put Virgil on your team, I'm immediately just gonna say that you a bitch.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. But that's the thing I kind of like, because in UMVC3, I like playing low-tier characters, or just like big characters, because The only character that I played that isn't big body is Wesker and Dante. But besides that, I like playing Hulk, Hager, also Nemesis. And Nemesis is my main.
I remember seeing in view his before Lythera. I remember seeing like out of curiosity because I wanted to get UMVC 3 Alt Infinite back when it first came out when I was in middle school. Which God, I'm old. Like that game's 10 years gonna be 10 years old next year. Jesus, and I wanted to get into it, and I'm like, oh, this new patch came out. Maybe I'll get it with this new patch. And apparently they buffed Nemesis so much.
Yeah, I remember seeing about that. I'm like, holy shit, Nemesis is just the god of the game now.
Which I have OG Resi 3, and I played through it a bit, and I have a friend of mine on the Discord who is a big Resi 3 fanatic, and he deadass, and this is a quote from him, he literally said, if you're not beating the game 3 hours after your 7th playthrough, then you're playing the game wrong. That is a quote from him. You can I could DM him right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, when I said everyone here was various forms of autism, like, I'm not joking. One of my
I don't even blame.
one of my main co-hosts, he's a big sim guy, loves Sims. He managed to, and he really loves roller coaster sims specifically because that's what he likes a lot. He managed to just figure out a way to make accurate coasters just from looking at them by eye. He doesn't need the game's systems telling him the meters and all that. A pro here cracked at Metroidvanias. Other friend cracked at games like Resi, aka he beats them so fast that RE7, a game that took me like 7-8 hours, he could beat like in 2.
You know what? You know what's even said?
What?
I can beat RE7 in 2 hours as well, bro.
God.
And then
Like-
there's another guy who's just
Okay.
super into modding RPGs specifically.
And has the audacity to
I'm a
say
very
that
big.
RPG was like this hard RPG. It has the audacity to say to my face even that this super hard RPG is like, oh, this is the easiest game, and I'm like, fuck you mean this
Which
is easy?
RPG?
SMT4.
I don't think I've heard about that one.
It's Shin Megami Tensei,
Like Tensei 4.
and or
Oh.
or if you probably know its spin-off
I think-
series, Persona.
For me, I think the hardest RPG I've played is I don't know if y'all heard about it, Fear and Hunger.
Oh,
That-
fuck that
that's a
game.
Fucking hard
Fuck
game.
that game. I will
Dude,
never
that's
play
so
it.
fucking hard, dude.
I'm never playing that game.
No,
Fuck
bro.
that.
I was on a grind for that game because I never played the first one, so I just went for the second one. Dude, I hate the fact that like it doesn't tell you what to do, but I love it at the same time because I have a whole notebook dedicated to just shit I figured out in Fear and Hunger 2 by myself.
You know what's fucked up? This guy does the same thing but with Persona 5.
Okay, bro. Okay. No, for Persona 5, no. No.
Hey, you say that, but that helped me. Full social stats, full confidence.
For social
Every
stats, for
memento.
social stats. Okay, no. No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild. Well, speaking of Funger as well, we actually have she's the local cryptid in the Discord. You'll probably see her at some point. She pops up at random. She's the local cryptid of the Discord. Bro, she'll post the most outlandish shit. Sometimes, like Funger related. Sometimes I think it's other shit. There was one Funger. Oh, hey Doc. Hello. Speaking of, Doc's the one I told you about. That's the Resi fanatic, and they could beat these games in like 2 hours. Hey Doc.
Did someone say Hunger? Hello. Oh my god, no, I don't want to do a Fear and Hunger discussion. No. No.
Hey, if
Please don't bring back my trauma.
if you want to go, if you want
I've
to go
actually
high
played the
wire,
game. It's been on my.
it's been on your radar for a while.
I haven't
now.
played the first one. I only played the second one.
I played neither because it's been on my wish list forever, and I'm just too lazy to get it.
He can't talk about Lisa though.
I got
So
other
you haven't
loves
played
Lisa.
Hunger at all?
Yeah, I just like Lisa and other adjacent media, which has led me to be around Funger constantly. But I haven't actually played it myself. It's all osmosis and memes. But I just want to say that because it's funny.
Well, fair enough. Okay. Since we're on the topic of game communities, have y'all played Ultra Kill?
Dude, I want to play that game so
Yes.
bad. I want to play it so bad.
Well, okay.
Buy
So
Ultra
I played-
Kill. It's the best decision
I
you ever
played-
make.
I haven't played Ultra Kill in years, so I think I played it when there were, 2 worlds? Maybe 3? Like, layers or whatever. It's been a hot minute since I played.
They added so much more layers now, and we're literally just waiting on the finale now.
Yeah, I've been meaning to go back in because I'm gonna say my catchphrase. Have you guys played Disco Elysium? The Disco Elysium narrator became Sisyphus in Ultra Kill, and I haven't gone back to see Sisyphus talk.
His
Gotta
voice lines
see
are
those
cool,
lines.
but it can't beat Mindos. Mindos is still on top.
He's also voiced by Stephen Waite, who is Caleb from Blood. Very obscure FPS that no one's probably going to know about.
Oh yeah. I really need to play Blood. I've seen the Civi videos on it countless times. It's like, man, I should play Blood, and then I have yet to play Blood.
Really fun, but ball-bustingly hard, which I like how Ultra Kill is one of those FPSs made after Doom Eternal because people realize that, yes, ADHD, that seems like fun.
Because it is.
And-
Yeah, I would say Ultra Kill isn't as quite Doom Eternal, because Doom Eternal is ADHD, but also a nightmare for people that have ADHD. You know how much resource management you have to do on harder difficulties with flamethrower, ice grenade, switch gun, flamethrower, ice grenade, flamethrower, grenade, regular grenade, beacon. Oh, crush something. It's a nightmare trying to balance your 8 separate cooldowns. That's an MMO by the end of the game. Ultra Kill is just shoot.
I think I can deal with resource management. Ultimate Custom not. I almost managed to beat 50-50. Literally off by 3 seconds.
The horrors.
God,
The horrors.
God, FNAF.
Yeah.
I still have a grudge on that series. I think
Why? So what do you have a grudge against it on?
well, you
But
see
you have the grudge against. How funny.
you see
Is it against Purple Guy?
the grudge is I'm probably gonna keep this short because I talked about this plenty of times. Fucked survival horror for years, and I still have a grudge against it for that.
Oh, yeah. I'll talk about that until the day the cows come home.
So I kind of cut off a little bit. I didn't hear that. What?
I was gonna say I can agree with you there. Let's play report.
That
Amnesia, FNAF, and Outlast. But not so much Outlast, because Outlast is kind of stinky. It did irreparable damage to the survival horror game for a decade.
Wait, hold
But
on,
also,
okay,
FNAF
hold
is
on,
still
hold on.
fun. It's still fun.
No, hold
I
on.
still think
I'll
FNAF
counter
is-
that. I'll counter that. No. Because, first of all, Outlast is a great game. Second of all,
it's so dull. It's so dull to me.
no, it's
think
not.
I made it to the asylum after you lose your fingers and you fall down again, and maybe your camera broke. I was so dull, I uninstalled the game then.
for context on why this thinks that
You literally gave up on the climax part of
I
it.
did.
I was like,
I did. I was so bored. I was so unbelievably bored.
For context, Gus,
no.
Doc has this sort of internal timer where if something new doesn't happen in that
Oh
timer,
yeah,
he gets bored. And it varies from genre to genre.
yeah. I have like a, I have like a,
the most coolest part of the game, and he gave up on that.
I have a 12-hour skill check, or if it's boring, 6 hours, and if I don't beat that skill check, it's like, oh, this isn't worth wasting any more time on, and so I will uninstall it.
You know what's funny is that Outlast
You know
is really
what?
easy to
It took-
speedrun.
He
It,
stood
it
it out.
took, it, I was saying it took me like 10 months to beat The Witcher because I would play it for like 6 hours and I'm like, I'm so bored. The Witcher 3 is so boring.
Wait.
And then I would
Okay.
would
I thought
act-
you were about to say like Witcher 1 and 2. Okay, like I could agree with you on that. But Witcher 3? No.
oh, I still beat it. I still had a decent time. It's just the combat is so dull that I had to find other reasons for me.
Yeah, okay. Wow.
So I beat it. I did beat it. And I
Translating
really
Glory to Israel, and I love Benjamin Netanyahu. That's what I'm hearing right now.
I see.
All jokes. But I can
Yeah.
understand why you don't
No,
like The
I
Witcher.
get it. No, I like The Witcher 3. I beat it. I quite enjoy that game.
What? You just said
I
you
just
hated
don't
the
like
combat. What?
No, he just takes a
I do
while.
hate the combat. That story is cream though. I love the story. The story is amazing. The characters amazing. Everything else about it amazing. Chef's kiss. I can't stand the combat being. Maybe it's because I spec my build weird, but like the only thing that got me through combat easily was press the square button over and over again.
Which is why you probably should have done what I did and bumped it to hard. So I can at least feel something.
I played on Death March. That shit's mashing my face against a ghost for 20 minutes while I do 1% damage per hit. Maybe that was also my fault for playing it on Death March. But
maybe.
like that's tedium with hit Quen and then press square until Quen breaks, and then I hit Quen again. And then I use fire to strip armor.
Another thing to keep in mind as well with this man is that FF15 he took. I think he's. Aren't you still playing through FF15 and you're running on the same save for 10 years?
Yeah. So I bought Final Fantasy 15 like 6 months after launch, and I'm still on my same save file since then. And I'm only on chapter 9. I just got to the part where Gladiolus gets his chest cut. That's how early I am.
Okay. To be fair, I'll be honest. I'll admit something. I kind of gave up on the Final Fantasy franchise
I don't blame you.
because of how because I'm not saying like the franchise is bad whatsoever. It's just first of all, I don't got the money to buy all the games. I
Which
don't
is
got the
fine.
money to keep up with it like that.
Yeah, which is fine.
Number two, after a while, it just kind of feels like they're repeating like the same formula a little bit, and it's just like
Wait a minute.
I
What
don't know.
FF did you stop
I'm very
at, though?
picky with RPGs.
I need to ask, what FF did you stop at? Out of curiosity.
And
That explains it. Okay.
then I played a little bit.
That explains it. Because I kid you not, by the time 13 hits, the games just start doing whatever. Like 13 is, I showed Pro it. 13 is, this is a turn-based RPG for people with ADHD. 14 is an MMO, and apparently it's peak. 15,
Well, once and always. It was so bad they had to retcon the entire franchise by killing 14 and then rebirthing 14, and then has apparently been good ever since.
and then 15 is a thing that unfortunately requires you to do homework to understand the plot. And then 16 is DMC. I am not joking.
Yeah.
FF16 is DMC.
Or
15 is so weird because it's an action game where the main button is you hold down the circle button as it auto combos and you hold back on the stick to do stuff. And it's all centered around the 4 boy band characters that you play as. And then everything else around it is watch the movies to care. Because the game came out and it didn't have like half the cutscenes because they were saving them for the movie. And then they got added in later.
Yeah.
and then 16 is DMC because Strangers of Paradise did well, combat wise.
Stranger of Paradise is also really good. If you like
Yeah,
your
so-
hack and soul, as
And
the
then,
cat community likes to call it, then you'll enjoy it a lot.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Actually,
yeah, it's a level based hack and soul RPG kind of. It's very Neo as well, where you're always picking up new gear.
You're
Not as bad
definitely
as
give it a
Neo,
shot.
but it's an action game through and through.
you,
Character action, if you will.
you're probably also gonna like Jack. Jack is possibly one of my favorite modern FF pro tags. He is so edgy.
Very well known for in the tutorial, one-liner hitting the boss and then playing Limp Bizkit through his cell phone speaker, no headphones, while he walks out of the dungeon.
Seriously, he plays Limp Bizkit.
Yes.
Legally distinct Limp Bizkit. It's it's like a tribute band.
Oh, never mind.
It's so
okay,
Limp Bizkit.
no.
People just call it. It's so close. People just call it Limp Bizkit, but it is its own song.
Dang it, never mind.
But I bet if they could though, they would have.
It is a full song that you can listen to on YouTube. It's called Shadows Rising. And Jack, dude, I love Jack as well. He's, how to describe this? The community likes to describe him as skip cutscene button, the character. I kid you not. The first thing he does when he sees a new character, and I shit you not, he says, I don't give a fuck who you are, and then just runs up to punch the guy.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just...
and if they're killed, they get added to the party. Like, you're cool, get in, and then they're a party member now. And then it's I beat you up, and if you're chill, you can come along.
Yeah, and another thing as well is that when he gets told an important plot beat, and this is like the beginning of the game as well, and it's so fucking funny. They get told like, here's this super melancholic, super serious cutscene. First thing he says after she's done, bullshit. Walks away, plays Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
I think my other favorite one was literally a kid threw a rock at him, and he was like, "Oh, that's for my dad." And I shit you not, he was gonna walk up to that kid and beat the shit out of him. His friends had to stop him.
Oh god.
Yeah, like Jack is so unbelievably generic. He loops around to being interesting. Like he's so edgy, and he's so it's so obvious they're trying so hard to make him interesting that it loops around to being goofy. Because even the game makes fun of him for it. Because the game will just straight up have characters point out at the fact that he hates people talking. He hates laugh at him for being so brooding, and it's so fun. You need to play it. It's so fun. And
which Final Fantasy is this one?
Stranger of Paradise.
Strangers of Paradise. Also sometimes known as Final Fantasy Origins. Sometimes I think that was the previous title before it became Strangers of Paradise.
No, it's both. It's
or is it still Origin?
No,
okay,
it's still Origin.
Final Fantasy Origins, Strangers of Paradise. It's a prequel to 1, as you will probably find out in the first 20 minutes, as they name drop a character. So you need to know nothing about Final Fantasy to enjoy it. I mean, most Final Fantasy games you don't need to know anything about Final Fantasy.
Yeah, because most of them don't even follow continuation like that.
The Origins is specific in the fact that it takes place even before the first game, so it's actually giving you a lead up into now you should play the first game on Pixel Remaster.
Yeah.
And then every other game, because there's also lots of references, but they're not like, oh, remember this. It's more tee-ups of, now that you've played this game, you should really play the rest of the Final Fantasy franchise. That's how I've always interpreted it, at least, is you played the Origins, now play the rest. Play 1,000 hours of Final Fantasy.
And
now.
What makes it so funny is that the story is actually really good. Because a lot of the marketing leading up to the game was like, oh, this game is going to be so bad and edgy in the fun way. It's going to be so funny. Then you actually play it, and it's like, this story is actually good. Like it's actually a good story.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
And the best part,
Yeah, I low key need to stop playing Rivals. This game is making me scared for my life.
Marvel Rivals, ugh. God, I don't.
Uh,
Every time I look at footage of that game, I never see people having fun. I always see people either,
I
at least at the time, seeing people be like, "Fuck you, Jeff," for the most part, and Iron
Jeff
Fist
is kind of calmed down
somehow.
with the community as of recently.
Yeah,
yeah, I see that, and I don't care about Marvel Rivals. I'm not a hero shooters person, but those
Oh,
animations though for the trailers when they hit my favorite characters. So one of my favorite characters is Cyclops, and the trailer that they did for him is amazing. And
yeah.
dude, he's having fun in the game. Like a lot of people in the community love Cyclops.
Well, he's a Chad.
yeah, one of my favorite images. I know it isn't real, but it's him dapping up Ryu in the MVC2 art
Oh
style.
yeah. No, that's. I think
Well, I
they
mean, they made it somewhat true in the Marvel vs. Capcom
box art.
collection.
Okay,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Yeah, they,
but it's not really like a dap up; it's more like a handshake. But same energy.
and
Yeah.
apparently that dap
That-
up is so iconic that One Piece referenced it.
Yeah, in the impact frame, they reference it.
Yeah. God, I get reminded of that frame, and it's like, bro. And I'll always go to the comments of those videos too. My favorite ones are the ones that are saying, "Bro, look at the form, look at the smile, look at the way they have the hand raised, look how much they're focused on the hand. That shit gonna be loud." Like they go
I can
so.
hear the sound effect in my mind every single time as well.
Yeah, it's like it's the most crispest, the most crisp. Like if you were to do like a high five in an abandoned area where it's like super echoey, that shit would be majestic.
Oh yeah.
Like fucking like speaking of dap ups, you probably never, you probably seen it. The Piccolo dap up tournament.
Oh my god, bro! That stupid YouTube short thing. I always see it all the time. No matter what, bro.
Dude, they're always so fucking funny because because I like how Piccolo is technically the progenitor to modern aura farming, because when you think of that, you think of Piccolo sometimes, and he's the progenitor. And then you lead up to, I think, Dante after, because Dante, I don't know what it is. DMC main characters, it's probably a benefit that there's such a small cast in each game. Because, bro, Dante, Virgil, and Nero are on some shit, bro. They are on something.
Listen. Do not disrespect all my kings like that, okay?
I am not disrespecting. I am just saying that they aura farm so hard. Every single step they take is literally just them. Just literally, yeah, a big dick energy. I'm right here. What you gonna do about it, bitch? I am not disrespecting. I am simply explaining why they're kings.
Okay. Because usually whenever someone follows it up with like or starts a sentence like that, it's always they're like, but this character, blah blah blah.
Like, and it's so funny to me because a bunch of VTubers I know, I watch, because I watch a lot of them. Essentially, Hollow Knight specifically, a lot of people started getting into DMC. This is even before the anime as well. Something happened where a bunch of streamers started playing DMC for the first time, and it's so funny seeing people's reactions to Dante just doing his thing in the DMC3 intro. Because most people start with 3. That's the one everyone always has to play first sometimes, which I kind of disagree, but also don't. And every single time it's, ain't no way this is real.
Oh yeah, especially with like I think a lot of people nowadays are like appealing more to like the rocket scene in DMC3 where he just starts like surfing ladies rocket.
Yeah. And it goes so hard. And there's one video I found, and it's like two VTubers that play DMC3 co-op, I think, and I laugh my ass off every time I watch it. Of it's like, yes, my boyfriend is here, and
Oh my god, dude! Every time I like think about like DMC co-op mods, I'm always afraid of like trying to play with my friends because I know they do anything in their power to try to sabotage me.
yeah, that's the thing with DMC3 co-op mods, is that unless you guys are actively on the same brain length, it's almost impossible to do combos because I remember seeing some co-op mods in 5 where some people are playing Dante doing some cool shit, and some guy playing Nero comes in and fucking slams him out of the air, and he's like, dude. Because Nero's little grapple, like his grappling hook, and grabs him out of the
Yeah, it's
air.
like grapple fighting style, I guess.
Yeah. Like his arm, and he just fucking yoinks him from the air, and it's like, dude, what the fuck? And I think there's another, and I think if you want a good example of co-op DMC that's actually funny, actually cool, there is a YouTuber I found that I think this was during peak DMC3 on Switch launch, because as you know, DMC3 on Switch has some goodies that the main other consoles don't have, which pisses me off, like style switching and weapon switching on the fly, or like all 5 weapons, and co-op for Bloody Palace.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, Switch. It's a Switch exclusive.
What the fuck?
For DMC3. Like Switch 3, Switch is the only one that has DMC3 with style switching and all your weapons and guns. It's so dumb, I know.
Yeah, it's really
Miyamoto. Yeah, Miyamoto's gonna eat my ball sack for that one.
well. If you have it on PC, just mod it in.
May I
That's an easy
recommend?
solution.
I'll have it on PC.
May I
My PC can
recommend?
barely run Ultra Kill.
May I recommend the Crimson mod?
Also,
I might have to jailbreak my PS5.
wait until the remake comes out in like 2 years. Ow! I tripped.
Hey, gonna be waiting.
Yeah, which is so funny.
Don't worry, DMC is a hyper giant franchise that everyone wants more games for that they refuse to touch because I don't know, big shrug.
Which is funny as hell when you think about it.
Fair enough.
Which, speaking of Capcom franchises, I find this shit so funny. Of like, DMC fan base is all like, man, we don't got shit. We're always getting fucked over, and the anime's not doing this. Me, a part of the Resident Evil fan base, had to deal with 19 years of shit movies.
Okay, don't even talk about the movies. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear anything
But
about
they're
those
fun
movies, bro.
bad. They're fun bad
I just
movies.
ignored those. No, the live action ones are not.
They're
Animated ones, yes.
fun. The animated ones are peak. I love the animated ones. Like the Vendetta's hallway scene will stick in my mind forever. That shit goes so hard. And it's also a main reason why you can't have Leon and Chris as the MC anymore.
Yeah, I always remember seeing like the animated movies one time, and I'm just like, bro, this isn't even like a zombie movie. I'm just seeing aura farming movie.
Yeah. And it's, when you think about it, it's kind of funny because when you think of Resi MCs that are actually like mainstays, you would think Chris and Leon, because those are like the main ones. Those are the ones with like multiple games under their belt. Resi 1, 5, and 6 for Chris, and Resi 2, 4, and 6 for Leon, and now 9. And the third one, when you think about it, is also Ethan, who is the newest one that technically has 2 games only on him.
Ethan, walk him down winners.
Fuck yeah. Dude, I refer to them as
down winners. That's my go. That's my favorite protagonist. I don't even want to hear it.
I'll be completely honest. I think I might have to agree with you there. Big fan of older Resident Evil games. Nothing beats Ethan.
Dude, I
think Ethan's one of my favorite protagonists.
Dude, I refer to Ethan as one of like as part of the John Wick Trinity for Resi, as I like to call it. Where, you know how in John Wick is like, it's like, well, I forgot the scene. It's the he had like it's like where they're describing John, and it's like something focus and sheer fucking will, and it referred to the first one is Chris, focus as Leon, and sheer fucking will is Ethan. Dude, Ethan literally got impaled and he still came back. You can't put that man down.
He always comes back. Honestly, I
That man.
very much feel he can always come back.
Seeing
can
his
bring
like
back
also just
Leon-
seeing the progression.
Hmm?
I was just saying that like seeing Ethan's progression like in RE7 and then RE8 was like really really cool, and then just like his character story was really well done too. I think for like
Oh yeah,
besides in recent times Leon, Ethan's as a character and his story was probably one of the best written ones that Capcom has ever
Yeah.
done for Resident Evil.
And it had a beginning and
Oh,
an
yeah.
It
end
also
too.
helps that
100%.
the story was more in isolation.
yeah.
Yeah.
Leon's
Listen,
isn't
I
over
love my
yet.
older punching buddy, Chris, but his story kind of
Yeah.
feels a bit incomplete as of recent.
Well, it's because Leon is going to come back forever. He's going to come back when he's 70. Chris lives and dies by Wesker and Trauma. Leon as well, but that's reserved for the movies. Leon's in game form is I do the haha funny black backflip and parry rocket launchers nowadays.
And also, you're also forgetting people
But-
on Twitter
but wait-
blatantly simping for Leon and thirst posting every chance they get. And
No,
Don't worry,
no. Most of
when
those are
Veronica-
lurks. I'm not hearing it.
I'm not disagreeing.
I don't know, I always found I mentioned it to you when 9 came out, where it feels so forced. Like so many people don't actually care, and then when the brands get on it, it just turns into okay, brand. No one actually cares. It's just the modern thing to do. It's the thing to talk about is Leon. It's people are gonna make memes, and then it's gonna swap from Leon to Chris when
Veronica comes out.
depending on if they give Veronica steroids or if he's still his thin form, or if they're gonna steroid him up, or if they're gonna save that for 5.
They're probably gonna make him like for Leon, where he's somewhat buff, but not like he's twunk, as you call RE4 Leon. He's twunk. But
Yeah,
but once they do
Yeah,
5, bro, 5 Chris is holy fuck. The steroids are big on that one.
the hardest part about Chris as well is that he goes through a character metamorphosis after Veronica, and it's so Chris originally super marksman, one of the most deadshot accurate people in Stars, and a fighter pilot and a helicopter pilot and like a billion other things. He's like a super.
He was also
soldier.
pretty happy too. He was like a really upget. Like
Yeah, he's
what's it
very
called?
upbeat. He's kind of chill. He knows what he's doing. He laughs at Wesker like blatantly. He calls Wesker a stupid
Seeing him
baby,
in RE,
and then
seeing him in
5,
RE5 was fine. Like, you know, he was still affected by trauma and stuff like that. But at least he had people to support him.
Which you
But in
wouldn't be.
RE8, he's just like,
yeah. Despite the fact that in
in RE8,
5,
he's just like, I'm gonna kill everyone.
yeah. I almost said Revengeance. The DS game, Revelations, kinda.
Holy shit, bro's
Explain.
pulling out DS knowledge.
Revelations kind of talks about why Chris went like super depresso, kind of, but not really. It just kind of feels like, and then Chris laughs at Wesker and drops barrels on his head into a super serious steroid user. Doesn't even use sniper rifles or knows how to fly a jet anymore. Just punches things,
Well, to be
and then
fair,
that has been his flanderization. He punches the thing. And
Well-
that boulder punching asshole line cemented it forever.
Well, to
He
be
will always forever be known as a boulder puncher and nothing else
Okay,
to show for him.
listen.
I love Five. I love Five. I love Five so much. It's my favorite iteration of Chris. But you can't also deny that he went through a complete 180 from Resident
He
Evil 1 to
did,
Veronica to 5.
but
I do want. I
I
do
think
like
this
Five.
is. You go.
I was gonna say I do like Five Chris the most, but he is slanderized
He
100%
is
by 8.
slanderized, but like I think by 8, it's like where his character is like more restored in a way because
Yeah,
really like that shown, but it's like the grief that he has about like losing so many people that he deems like his partner or like that he takes under his wing, and especially when Ethan died, he was like really devastated by it. But since he's no longer just a man trying to help out people, he's just a soldier. He just has to keep moving forward.
yeah, and
And
even
the DLC
uh,
RE8, him taking Rose as basically his own kid was actually pretty wholesome to see, and you can actually see more of like his maturing
yeah.
through the notes of
The,
the DLC.
then when 9,
yeah,
Then with 9, they did it again. This time, Leon became an uncle
yeah,
to a grown woman
and
with
I would,
anxiety.
I don't know. I would still say he's a grandfather more than anything because I don't know how you best describe them because you have he can't Sherry is his kid. That is, for all intents and purposes, Sherry is kid. And now you have Grace, and Grace is maybe niece, but then Grace adopting blind child then turns into great uncle or grandpa, and I can't decide which would
Great
be a better fit for him.
Grunkle, as I like to call it.
A Grunkle, Grunkle Leon.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah, Grunkle. I
kind
mean,
of.
Grunkle Leon.
I like how this is just Resi in general. Is that whenever they try to do a new MC, they actually try to do something new for once. Because early Resi, they how to describe this? I'm gonna sound like a dick, but they kind of mostly were mostly normal. Where Leon was like, yeah, he was a bit quippy, but he was mostly like, yeah, everyone has this reaction to this. And then 4 cemented him as this wacky woohoo, I'ma do some flips because Ada might be watching man as he kicks the shit out of a random zombie. And it's
That was very necessary, by the way.
yeah, all 100%. The flip was very necessary. You kind of needed to, and I kind of find it funny.
Very necessary.
Very, very necessary. And it's kind of funny when 9 came out and people were like going hard for Leon because I think you already know this, where the reason Leon looks like that is because the staff at Capcom talked to the female staff and was like, how do you want to design Leon? And it's like, oh, he wants to design Leon? Okay, well, he needs to look like this, and do this, and act like this, and sound like this. And that's why we got Leon in RE9, and why there are so many people thirst posting on Twitter. And one of my favorite ones, and I remember this.
To be honest about something?
Yeah.
Hot take. I don't like the design of Leon in RE9.
Well, it's very inspired by 4, so if you like 4, you'll probably like that design, kind of. It's very 4.
I don't know.
I like RE4 design, but RE9 design, it's just okay. It looks so unnatural to me.
I would also agree with you there. It feels unnatural. Like it looked. I don't know.
Well, you know the reason why. I just told you.
Like some
maybe.
Yeah, I get it because like oh yeah, I put the dick inside of me or something. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty
but
much.
I wouldn't mind if he did actually. But but basically it's just like I remember because I played RE9 and when I was like in the Leon section, sometimes I'll turn my camera around when I'm looking for things and I just see Leon like dead staring at me. And like it kind of spooked me sometimes a little bit.
Well, to be
Because like the only time I have like available to play games is like at midnight. So I'm just sleep deprived as fuck. And then I just see Leon just looking back at me with his 60-year-old man eyes.
Well, to be fair,
It could also just be. It could also just be that it's. I think it's his face clashes with the rest of his body as well.
it's also lighting. I noticed this
If you take-
on max
if you
settings
take-
on PC and PS5, and I noticed this. The lighting actually makes a big difference on PC because when you put the lighting at max, it makes everything look a lot more natural. Whereas on PS5, you could tell that there's like this is a video game, and it's very obvious with Leon, who has like this hyper realistic face because it is based on someone's face, clashing with the lighting that's not at max settings, and it makes it look a bit awkward. Whereas you play 4 Remake, where you could put that shit at graphics mode with ray tracing on, and it will not stutter a bit. And 4 Remake Leon looks way more natural. So I guess it's just
Okay,
lighting.
the thing is, like, for the remakes, I've only ever played RE2 and RE3 remake. I only have ever played the RE4 OG version, not the remake. So I have no idea how, like, what's different about the remake, or
Well-
like what they improved on in the
Well, I
remake.
can show it off. I just
Uh,
stream real quick. And besides, I'm probably done for the night streaming anyways. So before that, for those that are near, please subscribe if you're new, like the stream if you enjoyed it. For those watching after, really appreciate subscribe if you're new, like the stream if you enjoyed it, and call me a shitter in the comments. I really appreciate it if you do. I stream usually Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I'm thinking of a new time. The stream now that my internet issues are fixed. So that's gonna